Hi everyone, Brian Delaney again from bandarrow.com. That's B-A-N-D, arrow like bow and arrow. Bandarrow.com. You can check us out on our YouTube page, which you can look for Band Arrow, Facebook, and Twitter. So what we're going to do, if you don't know, is we look at unsigned bands, watch the videos that they have on YouTube, get a reaction, try to figure out what they're about, do a small little excerpt. Then you go to bandarrow.com and you can see the entire layout of my review of on this band. It's got 5 points. One's going to be creativity or originality. There's going to be a vocal section, musicianship section. There's going to be the song structure. How did you put this song together? Did it flow good? Does it have good timing? Are there issues? Do you have a bridge? Do you have something? Does it move from the beginning of the song to the end of the song? So that's important. And lastly, you're going to have the band arrow factor. That's going to be these subjective ideas that I have about this that didn't fit into the other. Here lately, I've had some issues of actually coming up with some really good band arrow factor points. So let's check out this band. They're called Slasher. And they're apparently from Brazil, so I have no idea if this is going to be in English or Portuguese. We'll find out that together. And they're a Brazilian metal band. This is the Final Day song. Let's listen to them, get a reaction, and then a small review. Seeing this for the first time together, guys. I have no idea what to expect. Looks like a bunch of advertisements. Dude chilling out in the street. She's brave. Okay. Nice Jackson D. Look like Faith No More's guitar player back from the 80s or early 90s. Okay, got a bit of an intro to it. Very well done. So good. So far. I have no idea what he's saying at all. Good backers, like that. What about this is the record, huh? I guess it's about stealing money from people. I don't know what the video and the song doing together. Let's see what we got here. Okay, a little drum breakdown. I like that. A little bit longer than usually is. Okay, this should be probably where the solo's going to come in. All right. Some open string stuff. Okay. the energy of the song, though. There's a lot of energy in the song, but the solo had very little energy to it. A lot of pieces of just rhythm.
This is for you, it's just we want to be. This is a dead road, wake up and face it. A giant voice inside of me, oh, it's good. There ain't a barrier one, there is a fucking price. You're forced to let you down as you hit the ground. You
still really don't know what he's talking about at all.
This is a final day. The silence, the last times. This is the reckoning. No wrong back in the 'cause this is the final day.
Is that the end of it? Are we coming back in? Oh, it's the 80s stop and play the video section. Or is that the end of the song? I'm gonna have to look and see. Maybe not. Honestly, I'm not very fond of these. It's like back in the 80s when they used to have the 2-minute intro video. And you're like, just play the song, dude. Just play the song. I mean, I understand the creativity of a video, but you're not making movies, you're making music. Oh, so that's the blind guy. Okay. I don't know, is this the end of the song? Or are we going to watch a video? Oh, yeah. Oh, left the bag. All right, so not very happy about the end of the video. So let's talk about it for a second. All right, so that was Slasher and Final Day. All right, there's a couple things to it. Number one, very well recorded, but we don't judge on recording. We judge on the music itself. You know, this is the style, this is the genre. I'm not going to mark against them for the screaming parts and stuff like that, but I think there's possibly a few places in there where they could have actually sung and maybe use that screaming as maybe growing in intensity or something like that. You know, there's a lot of times where now it's like you got to scream through the entire song, and while that's all right, you know, it's like singing is also a great part of the voice, and there's a lot of bands that we've heard here lately that have done a lot of screaming, and now they do a lot of singing in between. So musicianship wise, it was good rhythmatically. The drums were good. Had a little drum solo in there. It seemed like it was the same thing a few times. You know, we're not listening to Boss Staff there, but it probably could have done maybe some changing a little bit through it and growing, because it just seemed like he just did the same rhythmic pattern a few times, which, hey, we love drummers. We like to give them a little bit more attention. That's perfectly fine. The guitar solos seemed like there was a little bit of it didn't match the intensity of the song. It seemed like when it went to the guitar solo is like a part where it's like, hey, I'm going to showcase myself, and I'm going to put something out there that's going to move with the song. It's either going to grow it in intensity or slow the song back down or whatever. But it seemed like it was a piece where it had two guitarists. You heard the first solo. It came in, and it probably would have done better if that solo was the second one, because it had a little bit more movement to it. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. But the first one, while it wasn't bad, it was in key, it was playing some decent notes, it didn't move. It was like the same thing a few times, kind of like the drum solo in there. So put together wise, you know, it sounded good. Like I said, I'm going to give a full review on this, so I'm going to break it down. I don't want to break down too much, because then you won't go to my site and check it out. So if you go to bandarrow.com, what you'll see is the 5 points I'm going to break down about this. So it's a pretty good band. It's from what I assume, it's unsigned, but if if they're signed, this video will not be made. So I'm gonna check into it because it looks like they had a pretty darn good video. Good video by the fact that it was well produced, but maybe the song and the video made sense if I could understand the lyrics better, but I don't know how they went together. So if you enjoy this, come check us out, bandarrow.com. See what you think about it. I'm going to give a full review, break it down into 5 points. You're going to have the opportunity to review them too if you desire. You can also sit there and tell me, Brian, you did a terrible job. I know more about music than you. You suck. You have that opportunity there. I'm always open for criticism. Tell me what you think about me. We'll have some other videos out there. Check out the other bands, review them, and tell me how I messed up on them as well. bandarrow.com. Come check us out. Thank you.